So over the last 20 odd years, I've been researching and trying to understand who are we? And on a more selfish level, who am I? Because this question of who am I believe, is intrinsically linked to the answer to a broader question of what are we here for? Now, I'm what introverts like to often shudder to verbalise an extrovert. I have been driven by my connection with other people my whole life. I found it very easy to make friendships and to adapt myself to social situations. I used to wear a badge of honour around being a chameleon, someone who can show up in any situation and become whatever it is that is required from me in order to mould into that situation and to make sure that everybody in that situation is at ease and that I am accepted in that situation. Now, being an extrovert and having a capacity to mould myself has benefit and it also has challenge, because within the ability to mould oneself, what can often happen is we can lose ourselves and we can find it a challenge to actually know, well, who am I in this mix of the colours of the chameleon that I wear? Who am I in amongst the masks that I put on, the hats that I wear, the outfits that go on, the barriers that come up? Because we're all born into this world, this beautiful, pure piece of consciousness that comes into the physical form. And through trauma, through challenge, through heartache, through being human, we put on these masks, we put on these hats, we put on these clothes, and we put on these barriers around us that protect us and keep us safe. And then we get to a point where those hats and those masks and those barriers no longer keep us safe, but keep us weighed down. Now, through the 20 years that I've been researching what it is that actually creates this experience that we call life, through spirituality, through human behaviour, through neurolinguistics programming, and more recently through psychosomatic healing, or the connection between the body-mind, through that whole time I've really always come back to this question, who am I? And I've never really found a way, or I hadn't found a way, to uncovering that truth. Not really. I felt like I'd found pieces of that puzzle, but I always kept showing up in these ways that would betray myself for these promises that I made to myself.